Hello, how you doing?
Hello, is this Dazzle?
Yeah, it's Dazzle.
Yes, how you doing? I want to know if I can book a reading or if you're available for a reading.
Yes, always. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I think my baby father's sleeping with the girl next door.
What?
And yes, because she always looking at me funny. She never really speak. But every time I'm with him, it's like she speak and be giggly, like doing this like a side eye thing. I think it's like a woman's intuition thing. He say I'm tripping, but I know I'm not. He don't do nothing for me, nothing for my kids. And the other day, I found like a Gucci receipt in his armrest, and just coincidentally, she had like some
Alright, we're
Gucci
gonna
shoes.
figure. Oh, hello, everybody. Hey, it's your girl Dazzle That Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can go into the description box and everything is down there. Okay, so before I start, I have to tell you guys that everything is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science comes up with a mathematical equation that the metaphysical science is in fact the actual form of science and is factual and accurate. And also all tools of divination are valid tools of science. Until that is the case, everything I say is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, right? So we're back to talk about P. Diddy. So the first video I did, you guys already know, they they getting down to it. Right now, business is business. Okay, them lawyers is getting down to it. They trying to find ways, right? To appease this judge for him to be on bond, right? So he can do bond. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find anything. And I just seen AT2, who's another content creator. Um, I had a notification up for him, and it said P. Diddy on suicide watch or whatever. I think that's another ploy for the lawyers to say, well, he don't need to be in jail. He can't be in jail. He can't do this, right? So they trying their best to get him out. Money is being moved. Things is being changed. The feds is looking at everything, trying to figure out, where the money reside, where it's going to. Is it going overseas? Like I told you, the witnesses is witnessing. They coming out and talking to the police. They talking to the popo. They gonna say what the hell they know. And not only that, he's gonna be saying what the hell he knows. He trying to take people down with him. Okay? It's a lot going on. And to be honest, it's up in the stuff. It's showtime at the Apollo. And like I said in the last reading, them musicians, okay? Those are trickster spirits. Lawyers are tricksters, right? But yeah, trickster spirits, right? So, and he's a trickster spirit. He's the musician in the reverse, right? But obviously, they're trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat. They trying to, like I said, they trying to make a quarter disappear. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. They're trying to make a long ass balloon turn into a poodle. Stuff like that. So, and I also said that it is a kangaroo court. His fate is sealed. It's just a matter of draining money, prolonging. They're going to try to prolong. His money will be getting drained out the ass, and they will be finding shit. And not only that, like I said, it's the energy of avenging women when it comes to P. Diddy. Like, this is ordained or something. Like God said, you know what? Now here's the other thing, and I let people know this. When God get ready to zap a motherfucker, you can't be around gawking and laughing while God is zapping. And the reason why is because while he is doing what he do, imagine, because we're all God's children, right? Imagine your mama or your daddy is whipping ass, and they whipping your sibling ass, and you want to sit right there and point and laugh at your sibling getting their ass beat. What you think that parent gonna do? Most parents is gonna turn around and beat your ass. You could get some of this ass whipping too. You can get some of these lashings too. That's how God is. So, you can't really gawk and too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I be feeling spiritually. Whatever. But look, that's what's going on, right? A lot. So we're going to be talking about that video of P. Diddy and his mammy. And his mama had on white fingernail polish, like he liked his girls. And she was on the IV drip. Like they were talking about how he would have these long days in, days out, whatever, sex parties, orgies, and they would be so drained that they needed an IV drip afterwards. And then they're having this conversation that's so weird that just sounds like they didn't have sex before. And then he kisses her on the mouth. And then starts talking about how, she can touch the ground. Right? And she was talking about how, my hands lay flat on the ground. Like she done bent over. Right? And I'm like, huh? Say it ain't so, Diddy. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the Tarot of Wonderland because we're going down the rabbit hole, girl. Because I don't know. It sounds like you or your mama is either she been freaking off at them freakos that you like to record and you done watched the mama have sex before, or you didn't have sex with your mama. So there's something going on. So I want to see the energy of that shit. I want to know what the hell is that? What is that? Whew. Shit from the past coming back. Being on the oh God. Child. Use a poor judgment. You shouldn't have went online and did that video. And what is from the past? Woohoo! That video's from the past though, and that's coming back to hunt you. But so let's talk about this. What is P. Diddy's mama's name? Is his mama named Janice Combs? Okay, her name is Janice Combs. Okay, so Janice Combs. Have you been in them freak-offs? Have you been on Star Island having sex with male prostitutes? Have you been... Matter of fact, let's just ask this. Was Janice participating in sex orgies that her son, Sean Combs, was orchestrating? 1, 2, 3. Ha and ha. She wanted to. Okay. Girl. Okay, so she uses poor judgment. Okay. She doesn't have good emotional intelligence, right? Okay, in that way. So what I'm going to tell y'all, look. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. You got the Ace of Pentacles upright, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, to me, in the back of this deck too is the Star card in the reverse. I'm going to say yes. And the reason why is because, let's see, that Ace of Pentacles is motivated by money. That 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who makes their money in an illegal way. The 10 of Wands in the reverse talks about needing to release a burden. cannot carry this burden, needing to release a burden. Okay, so I feel like she was exactly a part of it, right? Also, she was exactly a part of it. She could have been helping, okay? And also with that Queen of Cups energy in the reverse, that's supposed to be a motherly energy, right? That's a mother, but she's in reverse. So this can be a mother who could very well blur the lines, okay? Can very well blur the lines between mother and son, all right? And does not make emotionally intelligent decisions, okay? So, and also, this is someone who's been abused before. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, yes, indeed, is someone who has been abused before. Okay? So if you have someone who's been abused that's never healed that trauma by man, emotional, and could physically be hitting her. You know how Nicki Minaj mama and Nicki Minaj is? They protect abusers. She protects abusers and participate in things with abusers. Now, this talks about the money end, okay? The money side of it as well. And the reason why is because she has this fear. You know, she's very materialistic. That Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to me feels like there's a fear of losing your wealth or independence, right? She did a lot of things because of money, right? She definitely listened to the entity that's right beside her, okay? Money is the root of all evil. And did she want to participate in things? Yes. She had her fantasies fulfilled with the star card. I feel like that's a wish fulfillment. The things she wanted to do, she did it. So you have a mom that helped participate in stuff. I had to check my dog to see what the hell he was eating. He got his chew toy, so that's all right. So was he participating with stuff? Yes. Has people wrote that down? I believe. Now, here's the thing, though. I believe you might see some weird shit about her at some point in time. I don't know if people will pay close attention to it or not, but she's coming under judgment too. The star card in the reverse, I always talk about this, as the dragging down of a star. Usually the star is up in the heavens, right? In the reverse, they're down on earth with you. So I feel like it's the dragging down of a star. And when you drag down, like when the star dies, right? Because, a star has a star death. And I used to say that in these old readings, but I feel like I should say it now. A star does have a star death. And what happens is it goes supernova and it explodes or whatever the case may be. But the theory is it could turn into a black hole, right? So, what does a black hole does? Anything that's close to it, it absorbs in this, it pulls it in. So, what I kind of feel like is that, of course, the people that's close to Diddy is being pulled in this black hole that's going on right now, and that's forming from dragging down Diddy, a star, the dragging down of a star, stripping him of his wealth and his power and his legacy, and burning him at the stake like a heretic witch. Okay? And his accomplices will be pulled in with him. So that's one of it. Yeah, that's part of it. But also, when you have someone that's corrupted, right? And I think of it as like a fallen angel, right? When Lucifer was in heaven, you know what I'm saying? when Lucifer was in heaven, he was the prettiest angel and shit like that, right? God loved him. So, when he rebelled and shit, he brought people down with him. It wasn't just him that got casted out. It was him and other angels who decided to side with him. Okay. So they got shunned from God's love, right? So when P. Diddy began to be corrupt, he corrupted everything around him. He corrupted his mother, which blurred the lines between mother and child. And the rational things that a mother would tell a child or would do with a child is out the window. Money is the root of all evil. His mama was into money, okay? His mama loved money. She loved the things that it brought her. Even right now, she's scared that she's going to lose it. I'm looking at this damn my baby. Like he is going to town on his chew toy. So she's scared that she's going to lose it, right? And she's going to have to talk too, releasing the burden. She's going to be faced too, and she's very scared. Right underneath of this star in reverse is this 9 of Swords. This girl is up at night. This woman's up at night. Okay. Honestly speaking, she's worried about her son, but she's also worried about them finding out stuff that she do. So, freaky. She freaky. So, she was participating in some type of way. The financial part of it, I don't know if she was, whatever, but she definitely was participating. Let's see. What else energy can you give for that? What else can I give for that? So then I want to know, does she ever have sex with Diddy? Because it feels like she can blur the lines. When you that deep into darkness, when you open up those type of doors, lines get blurred. Or those lines blurred. 1, 2, 3. I think, because the back of this is straight up 3 of Cups in the reverse. You can talk about gossip, like internet gossip, or whatever the case may be. But the 3 of Cups in the reverse talks about overindulgence. So overindulgent behaviors. Okay. Whatever situation she finds herself in this thing is going, or whatever they find out, it is really just going to be because of her and her choices. Okay. So, and she was drinking a lot and partying a lot with them. She partied with her son. This Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this means that I don't think there will be any evidence. Okay. This right here is the Queen of Swords. This person is going to be telling her truth as she knows it. She's going to be, I don't know, a stoic, whatever. She's going to be in the position where she finds herself having to, this is what I'm talking about, gaining wisdom. This is after everything else that happened. Okay, she might not get in trouble. She won't. But she knows she did some shit. And that Emperor is in the reverse too. Ooh. And I'm just looking down. I'm looking at the back of the deck energy because I'm feeling some stuff out. And I'm like, those lines are blurred, girl. Ugh. But I'm feeling some stuff out like, she liked to do drugs and drink with her son. And yes, she attended those parties. And yes, those parties got a little wild, overindulgent behaviors. And yes, she did partake. But they're not going to charge her for anything for it. I mean, you can't charge a grown woman for willingly fucking at an orgy, can you? No. So, but however, she's reaching a time in her life where things are going to change, right? The Queen of Swords speaks of someone who is an older woman, could be a single person, a woman, that she has been through a lot. Sometimes she had to learn the hard way, but she gained a lot of wisdom, and it's a rediscovery of self. So I do think through all the stuff that she was going through and all the stuff that she did, and her son was the emperor in the reverse. He misused his power completely, and guess what? She let her son overpower her. She let her son be her master. Okay, so I feel like she's going to have to speak, and she's going to tell the truth as she knows it and how she feels about it with the Justice card. Now, do I feel like that did happen? Yeah, you got the Fool card right here. Like, yeah, they did some very inappropriate stuff with each other. I feel like it was some inappropriate shit going on. I feel like it was inappropriate shit. But I do feel like, now I don't know how far it went, but I know she was. You should know that your mom can place her hands flat on the ground when she bend over like that. And she shouldn't be bragging about it and kissing you while bragging about it. Yeah. Some stuff we won't see. Some stuff we won't know. This is a rabbit hole right here. This is dark. This is boom. Going down the rabbit hole for real. So yes. She went into the unknown. And I just told you about the damn black hole and stuff. This looks like a black hole that she just jumped in. I mean, damn, if Puffy was Lucifer, if he was being casted out of heaven, guess who was casted out too? His mama. Because his mama's with the shit. And his mama does talk to him and stuff. So his mama be with the shit. His mama's with the shit. So if I'm asking, that's nasty, y'all. And then I want to ask this. No, this is something I don't want to say. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. You know my mind go to a dirty place. I asked, did she ever give her son oral sex? And you know what came out? I asked that in my head, y'all. You know what came out? The Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse is somebody who is hedonistic. They do things, whatever the fuck they want to do to make them feel good. It's all about them, right? And it doesn't matter how people view them when they do it. You know, there are people who will cheat, who will do inappropriate stuff, like having sex or giving your son head. Yes. You got the 6 of Cups. Yes, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if she did something with him when he was younger. You got this 9 of Cups in the reverse. And you got the Moon. And that 6 of Cups in the back, I'm going to tell y'all, the 6 of Cups in the back is a child predator card. Yeah. You know how, You see the exchange? It's supposed to be usually an adult giving something to a child, right? So she did some pedophilic stuff to her son before. And then oh, ew, girl. You know what? I told y'all he did whatever they said he did. And I think he get a lot of his stuff from his mama. So then we gonna ask this. Did his mom groom him to be who he is today? Did his mother groom him to be who he is today? 1, 2, 3. The King of Cups, yes. The King of Cups, the King of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of Cups. I feel like this is male energy, though. So, but it doesn't have to be necessarily a man, especially the King of Cups. Don't have to necessarily be a man, right? But what I'm going to say is because, court cards, the energy is feminine or male energy, but it's interchangeable. They don't have to necessarily be men. But if we're going to... This went that way. If we're going to really be whatever, I'm going to be honest. And I'm just being honest. Okay? I don't know what type of mother she was, but it's the Empress in the reverse. That's a mother figure. Usually in the reverse, they're not mothering the way that they're supposed to be mothering, right? But also, these are the cards for sex workers, right? They can literally be on Backpage. Y'all remember Backpage and stuff? Or some type of stuff like that, right? So, she might have showed him that. Or she might have had a Jezebel spirits. She didn't necessarily have to be a sex worker. She could have just had a Jezebel spirit and it rubbed off on him. Whatever he got emotionally from her. Okay? But he is somebody who can be cold. He's somebody who can really, 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 really be that type of person who is, cold. They can really cut real deep. They are somebody who will argue with you, manipulate you. Manipulation, he gets that from his mama. And how to have relationships. I don't know what he's seen, but yes. Yep, and he learned how to actually be more worried about money, be money hungry, and than anything from his mama. I'm just saying. That's what it comes up as. So he learned a lot from his mama, right? He's seen a lot of stuff coming out of his mama, okay? That rubbed off on him. She told him some stuff. And yeah, she did some gross stuff. So what's going on with his mama now? What's going on with his mama now? What is her energy right now? 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. Stuck in the past. This court stuff. What are these papers? Oh, yeah. The testimonies. She's worried about that. From the past. Testimonies. She's worried about her child. She's worried about stuff coming from the past again. It's going to look crazy. But that's what happens when you make those decisions and you're not being a good mother. That's what happens, y'all. That's what I got. That's nasty. Girl, that's nasty. Why you doing that? So hold on, wait. So she actually bent over and her hands was touching the ground like she said with that IV drip and that white fingernail polish. And girl, hold on. Was she bent over? Was Diddy mama bent over touching the ground with her hands flat on the ground at a Diddy party? 1, 2, 3. Because she was proud to say it. Knight of Cups. They was telling the truth, though. Emotional awful. The 6 of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. What do y'all think? She was up in there. She was up in there. She was up in there. She was up in there making it do what it do. In that house of cards. At the freak offs. And it's foundationally fucked up. It's some shit. Yeah. That's learned behavior. That was installed behaviors. Whatever P. Diddy doing, that shit was installed in him to do. So it didn't even matter before the elites got to him and da-da-da-da-da. He was already installed. He was already on the train to be that way. You know, shit. That's what I got, y'all. All right, I'm good with that thing because I don't know. That's nasty shit. Nasty as hell. All right, peace. I got to get away from this. Nasty. Just all up in the abyss. They've been all up in the abyss. All up in the black hole of depravity. Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Shit.